a guy that I went to high school with, his wife. So she needed a kidney. She was doing at-home dialysis, stuck to a machine all night, and you can't get up, and you have a baby that needs you, and like it was a lot. When I read about her, my first thought was, you know, if I needed a kidney and no one in my life could donate, not to cry right now, like I would be like walking around with a resume, right? Like I'd be like, this is who I am, like give me a freaking kidney. So I messaged him right away. We started doing the blood testing and everything, and at first we were told that we were a match. And then a week later we got a call that they had misread our charts. So they said there's a couple options, like you can obviously walk away right now, or you can consider doing paired exchange. So we went into paired exchange, and we started the process in like November, and by August we were donating. A lot of the people who were getting kidneys were really, really sick, and they needed the surgery quickly. And I know that because I'm a rare blood type, I got pulled very fast from the system. So normally I wouldn't have been pulled so quickly, but I was. It affected the woman who has my kidney. It affected like her son, right? You know, he was having conversations with her. She told me about like, if you die, what do I do? Like, who's gonna take care of me? The more people who talk about it, the better. And I think the more that people see people doing that, the less people freeze. I also had people tell me that they didn't agree with it. I think one thing like that I've always told people is, if it was me, would you not agree with someone giving me a kidney, like a stranger, to save my life? You wouldn't say that. If somebody wanted to or thought that they couldn't, that's kind of always what I say is like, you can start the process. And at any point you can back out. The team was so good about always telling me like, if ever you decide, up until we knock you out for surgery, up until that moment, if you decide that you don't want to do it, we will tell them that there was a complication, and that will be the end of it. And I was traveling, like within a month of my surgery, I went backpacking in Italy and Malta. It was fine, it was great. I had people lift my bag for the airport, but other than that, I could do everything. I do have 3 like small incisions on my belly. They're so small, like you barely even see them. The amount of time that I spend, that they spend in my thoughts is pretty minimum. You know that saying, like, wear your heart on your sleeve, like your heart. And I always wanted to get a little heart, like tattooed on my wrist. I was like, why does that have to be your heart? Like, I gave a kidney, like that's better than my heart, which is why it's here. But it's really funny how nobody has ever said, oh, is that a kidney, if they haven't had a connection to transplant, which is really cool. So it's like a conversation starter.